30-year-old Allan Kitonsa Sava of Entebbe in Wakiso district was arrested on 16 September 2016 as he protested outside Parliament over a motion to extend the retirement age of judges. 2 days later, he was taken before Buganda Road Chief Magistrate Joan Achiro and remanded to Murchison Bay Prison, Luzira. Kitonsa says the deplorable conditions in Luzira prompted him to seek media attention at the second mention of his case at the court. He says that the act of speaking to the media displeased the prison authorities who subjected him to inhuman treatment, including undressing him before female prison warders.
Chained, both legs and arms, naked before women prison officers.
The activist claims he was later taken to a safe house within the prison and was forced to eat feces.
I slept there a week, naked. I was forced to kiss feces that are not mine because that are not because I found these feces in the cell. I found these feces in the cell, remember, and they got my mouth and they forced to open up. Someone to urinate in my mouth. You see, when I'm hearing these stories, you may think it's a lie.
There is not anywhere a torture chamber in a gazetted place called Uganda prisons. We have 249 prison units. We have now 50,121 inmates, and they are all secure and they are being kept in a humane environment.
Prison's spokesperson Frank Baine says the detention facility has clear guidelines on disciplining errant inmates, and these do not include torturing them.
If he chose to become indisciplined at the prison, there is a procedure for disciplining him, which does not include eating feces, which does not include caning, but which may include isolation.
Kitonsa, through his human rights lawyer Ladislas Rwakafuzi, has filed a case against the deputy officer in charge of Murchison Bay Prison, Robert Naimuli, whom he accuses of instructing the torture. Kitonsa tells his story as Uganda joins in commemorating the International Human Rights Day. The event was held in Kampala. The executive director, Uganda Human Rights Commission, Medi Kagwa, noted that the country has made great strides in observing human rights, but the recent events in Kasese paint a different picture.
It's very disturbing, and we have our team there also to investigate, and we shall be reporting. The law requires us to report to Parliament, but it's disturbing because it involves loss of life, and in human rights, loss of life is very, very critical.
The representative of the United Nations Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights in Uganda, Uchenna Emelonye, and the French ambassador, Stéphane Riviol, urged government to continue protecting people's rights, and especially those of women.
We have the enabling framework, but we still have challenges in its implementation. And our role in the next few years, supporting the government, is to ensure that these laws are applied.
If I want to emphasize on one thing, as you can see, I'm a woman, and I like to fight for women's rights. Women in Uganda are sometimes subjected to violence.
The Uganda Human Rights Report of 2015 indicated that the most complaints of human rights violations that were registered were against the Uganda Police Force, private individuals, Uganda People's Defense Forces, Uganda Prisons Service, and local government. Habad Ziwa, NTV Weekend Edition.